There's a phenomenon called the big fish in the small pond phenomenon. You've probably heard of it. This is when a person who is very good at something and dominates his or her local area, and in so doing, begins to think that they are one of the best in the world at this skill because they can dominate their neighbors. You often see this in business, sports, and academics. I've worked with athletes who dominate their county in high school, but when they get to college, they can't succeed at the same level. I had one person tell me that he got to college and went to his go-to move, which worked everywhere else he had ever played, but it suddenly did not work at the college level. This really shook him up and made him question himself completely. And I think that's a good lesson. We don't want to suffer from an illusion of confidence. That stems from having success in those small local environments, but we have to know that we have not yet been tested against the very best. I had a friend who went to an Ivy League school. She was very, very good at math. I mean, very good. But when she got to this Ivy League school, she told me this. I realized when I was very young that my math talent was very rare. I was probably 1 in 1,000. My test scores suggested that. That means I was better than 99.9% of the population at math. But when I went to college, some of the students in my class were 1 out of 10,000. I think some of them were 1 out of 100,000 or 1,000,000. They were really rare minds. She went to college and realized there were bigger fish than her. And that's something I always heard when I was younger, to remember to be humble. There's always somebody out there better than you. Now, in something like math, maybe a lot of that is innate. We can never catch up to those people who just have that innate talent. Again, we must have humility. There are some people who just have natural inborn talents and work really hard. They're going to be tough to beat. But we also have to be a little bit irrationally confident. We have to look at the world and say, okay, those people over there are really good, really, really good. And I was a big fish in a small pond, but I can still become a great white in this ocean. I will work harder. I will work smarter. I will put my skills up against the very best. I will leave my pond. I will go out to deeper waters. And one thing is sure, I will grow. I will become the biggest damn fish I can become. I'm going to face challenges, sure. I'm going to face potential failure, fine. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep working. I can't tell you how many people I've worked with who went up against people with more innate talent, and because of their ingenuity, their creativity, their resilience, and their ability to believe in themselves, took down people of immense talent. Here's the cool thing in doing that, in going against the best. You can move from a confidence that is illusional to a confidence that is invincible. When you put your skills against the very best, you may be rocked at first, shocked at first, and scared at first. Indeed, it's scary to see what type of competition is out there. But don't run away. Stay and learn and get better every single day. Sooner rather than later, you will begin to grow and become what you are meant to be. You'll be the biggest fish you can possibly be in the biggest body of water. And that's all anyone could ever ask of you and all you can ever ask of yourself. Make sure you go to dylanfried.com to get my full programs, including the Killer Instinct program. Talk to you soon. Bye.